Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's caught after a game about 2. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Go right side, is caught by Robinson. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Dart gonna go for it on 4. Pass complete to Robinson. He's got it. That's gonna be a 1st and more. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And this This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now we got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Darts out of the shotgun. Target block. Neighbors is there. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
48-yard line.
Roll. Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Now Dart. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
18 Cardinal.
Now here's Cam Scanagu on the ground. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Knocked down by Javon Campbell.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Eagles get to it. The 30. The 10. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles, while the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Third down now. Here's Dart. So he knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Throw here, 3rd down. He lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 17-yard line.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Now Darts going in the air. Complete left side to Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And he's out the clear. The 50. 30. But after all that running, nothing comes of it. He's taken down deep on the other side of the field and will get nothing more than a blocked extra point. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. has not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pio quickly into the hands of Smith. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. He's dropping back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
The Giants using their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They're going to throw for it on 4th. Is brought in by Burden. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's picked out by the Giants. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He got enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete right side. Burden has it. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And the Eagles first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He connects with Burden. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Motion the tight end over. Throwing it on 2nd down. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the gun on 3rd down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And He's tackled with the first down yardage. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
18 Cardinal.
Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Second down pass play coming. He's going deep this time. And it looks great flying through the air, Gronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19, come 19, come 19. Track at 60.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the final play of our first half.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
Final throw before the break. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting at the 10. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. He dodged the tackle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Looking to throw again on second down. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
That heater is going to fall to the turf.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. New York to the line. First and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going on first down. It starts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on third down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
To the air on third and long. Completed over the middle. He's got the first down grab and still going. He is down to the 30-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First and 10 now from the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Start setting in the throw here. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
70 Lions. Check out.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby, and that's good for a gain of 5. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Audio Karake making that stop.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. I'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check, smash.
Here's a gift to Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. So we're through 3 here. It's Giants football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling like a great boxer. You never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here. From the gun, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Tag! Cowboy 80! 19 Lion!
Dart going to throw again. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Pass play now. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Second down now, they need 7.
Shut up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, go.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Hawk 70, motion, check. Shift.
To throw, here's Dart. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down.
Set. 70 Lion.
They're gonna pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he only gets this one down to the 9. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. And five after a few. It's third down.
Made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both